Some things should be said.
Or shouldn't.
Oh, it's on.
With Juan
and Sean. Okay, so this, I forgot to bring up a new bottle opener, so we're going to give it a go. Ready? Oh, I got it on my first try. Whoa. Juan was so intrigued that he waited for me to open mine.
Yeah.
And welcome. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just agreeing that I was intrigued.
And I got it open. That's not what she said. Anyways, welcome to episode number 10 of Oh, It's On!
With Juan
and Sean. And today, we're not talking about Juan or Sean. We just have one simple question to ask.
Where's Zane?
Where is Zane?
That's what I've been wanting to know.
I mean, this is the 10th episode, and he still yet has to make an appearance.
Man, that guy, you know, after he started, he became, what was it? What do you call that? Mixmatician? Weed mixmatician? with cannabis, making oils.
Mixmatician? I guess that's a word.
I don't know, you know, because, you know, you got mixologists. All they do is fucking mix drinks, and, you know, there's a fucking fancy word for stupidity, but, you know. What do you do? I'm a mixologist, so you make mixed drinks. Okay, got it.
Which you follow a recipe anyway.
Exactly.
So, yeah, he did that. I guess he became so big. He's probably made millions of dollars.
Either that or he's out there fighting a war.
Oh, Zane. @InZano on Twitter. You better talk to him because this man has been at war, which is why we don't hear about war more often, because he is busy killing all the bad guys.
He is. He got so good at 3-pointers. You know how?
How?
Throwing those grenades inside those huts.
Oh, jeez. Killing off. Did he kill Bin Laden?
Probably, but he just keeps changing the subject every time we bring it up.
Oh, he's one of those good guys.
Exactly.
Like, he won't talk about his military service, but you know deep down, the reason why he doesn't talk about it is because he's had to kill so much. And every day, it is a struggle.
It is, because especially hearing it from me, I'm like, Zane, are you a war junkie, Zane? Are you a war junkie?
And what does he say back?
He says nothing back. He just talks about going skiing.
Oh, the ski. Maybe he's using those words as subwords.
Ooh, yeah.
When he says skiing, he actually means killing. And when he says snowboarding, he actually means saving lives.
Ooh, there you go.
And when he says, I did not do anything illegal, that actually means he saved a country.
That is true.
So when Zane says, I didn't kill, and I didn't, or no, when he goes, I'm going skiing, or I'm not going skiing, and I'm not going snowboarding, what he's saying is, I'm not going killing, and I am not going I forget, Zane.
Yeah, Zane, where are you, Zane? Where is Zane?
The only thing I know about Zane right now is where he is not, and it's not right here. Because, where is he right now?
Not here with us, having some refreshing beers.
I heard that he is at the CDC right now. I heard that President Donald Trump personally asked him to be the CDC.
Damn, so he's gonna go there with the lack of proper what do you call that? Proper equipment gear?
Personal protective equipment.
There we go, that. Out there fighting this virus.
I heard that, like, the idea for Ant-Man was conceived based on Zane's ability to shrink down and to fight viruses on a hand-to-hand basis.
Woo! Those viruses got something coming towards him.
Oh, he's probably there right now. That's why nobody knows where he is, because he's so small.
Yeah, he's probably kicking ass and taking names.
See, and the problem with viruses is that, like, in germs and bacteria, is they're so small that bigger things can't hit them. So Zane, in his most wise intelligence ever created by man, said, well, I'll just make myself small and fight him.
Yeah, but the thing is, not just one virus. So he's fighting, you know, multiple, probably hundreds of viruses in a person's body just to save them.
And he does this on a regular basis.
Do you think it's taking some stress on his body?
Oh, it's got to.
It has to.
That's why we can't find him.
Yeah, freaking Zane. Where are you, Zane?
Zane, last I heard, you were trying to restart the NBA because they canceled the NBA, but the commissioner decided that you can't play against anybody. You're just too good from all your three-pointers in war.
Yeah, that's what happens when you keep chucking grenades in those huts.
Yeah, it's rare that somebody would want to come back and become a professional athlete, but be so good that the league just shuts down.
That's insane.
Zane, on behalf of, well, I'm not a sports fan that much, but on behalf of people who are sports fans, please do not try to play sports anymore because you're shutting down all the sports leagues, and that's just not fair to anybody.
Yeah, Zane. I hear they're shutting down the NFL draft here in Vegas.
Yeah. And did you see they before they edited it out, before they took it off the internet, Zane was with his hero, John Elway, out in Denver, and John Elway threw a pass. He threw the ball, and before the ball hit the ground, Zane was standing behind John, and Zane took off running, and Zane caught the ball.
Damn, do you think he would have done the same thing if Joe Montana would have thrown that ball?
Oh, geez. I don't know. Joe Montana, the legend that he is, I still think could not outthrow Zane.
I don't know, because now Joe Montana is wearing all those little copper braces around his knees and his elbows and his shoulders.
Oh, he's an enhanced individual.
Exactly.
I don't think that's fair.
But not more enhanced than what Zane is.
Nope, because that movie Bloodshot, based on Zane's life.
That's true. That's a true story.
Based on Zane. They should have just called it Boz for based on Zane. Yeah, Bloodshot. Vin Diesel was like, I saw this guy and his name's Zane and I want to be him.
Yeah, he dedicated that movie to Zane.
Did you see the movie?
Oh, man, I didn't have to see it. I have the comics.
Oh, you got the ooh. That's unfortunate because it's always bad when you read the source material and it's not as good as the movie.
But I was just impressed how, these comics were written about Zane's life.
They should have just put Boz on it.
Yeah, might as well.
In fact, that goes, I think, for every movie ever created. And your favorite TV show, you know what that is?
What's that?
The Boys.
Oh, my God. Another one based on Zane's life. Taking out superheroes.
Was it Zane's idea to initiate the girl via blowjob? I think that was Zane's idea.
Yeah, it had to be Zane's idea.
Maybe that was from all of his shock from all the war he's been in.
Either that, all those honeys that are after him.
It's got to be weird.
Guy's lucky.
How can you have half of the world after your penis? Well, he probably has most of the world, all the gay guys and all the women. Well, if it's the gay women are offset by the gay men. So yeah, we could say there's probably 3.5 billion people after one man.
Yep.
And do you know how many he satisfied?
How many?
All of them.
Damn, where is Zane?
Zane is knee deep in vagina right now.
God, that guy's lucky.
He says it's not gay if you just don't see. So when the guys come, he just closes his eyes.
So wait a minute. So you tell me when the lights are off, a hole's a hole.
Yes. And that idea originated with Zane.
That's Zane.
That's a hole, especially, he says that if you're going down on somebody, you're not gay if somebody's going down on you. Because if you turn the lights off, what does it matter?
A mouth's a mouth.
And a hole in the bag is a hole in the bag. That's Zane. Where is Zane?
That's what I like to know.
If everybody could right now go on his Twitter @Inzano and just ask him, where are you?
Zane, where are you?
Last I heard, Zane was in New York City.
What?
Last I heard, Zane was in New York City.
And what's he doing there?
He's making the best movies of all time.
In New York City?
Yes, like The Joker. I'm not saying it's one of the best movies of all time, But that movie was inspired by Zane just hanging out in New York.
Wow.
Todd Phillips saw Zane standing there in Times Square and went, Joker? And then what happened? Joaquin Phoenix wins Best Actor.
Damn, all thanks to Zane.
Zane, where are you at, Zane?
Where are you, Zane?
I heard that Zane is taking care of his 18,000 kids he has.
That guy ever hear of a rubber?
Actually, the kids aren't real. They're figments of women's imaginations. Because Zane has the willpower to not produce. He could produce the liquid without producing the semen. Or is that how it works? Is semen the stuff, or is the semen the sperm?
So what you tell me is he's producing unfertilized sperm.
Yes, there you go. He's producing unfertilized ejaculate.
There we go.
All with the power of his mind. If he wants to, he can produce 37 billion in one load. And he did it once.
That's insano.
He did that once in the most watched porno movie ever, entitled Zane, Is He Coming or Are You Going? Most watched porno ever. 37 trillion downloads. And a lot of babies were not born because of that movie.
And you can't watch it for free because the only way you can watch is by buying premium Pornhub.
And who does that?
Surely not me. I can't afford it.
Not in this coronavirus. I think the only person that can right now is Zane.
Yeah. Zane in Little Italy. Since they have free Pornhub.
Yeah, that's true. Free Pornhub in Italy. Pornhub Premium. Good job for Pornhub.
Yeah.
They would give it to Zane, but Zane says, I have 3.5 billion people in the world that want me.
Yeah, exactly. He is Pornhub.
Give it to the Italians. That's
exactly.
What he said. He said, oh, right now I'm eating my pepperoni pizza. And I'm not.
Now, are the Italians Romans?
Yes.
Wow. The fall of the Roman Empire. Thanks to Zane.
Zane felled the Roman Empire, you say?
Because they're still dying, dude. They're dropping like flies.
I was going to say, I thought the Roman Empire existed before Zane was born, but to our knowledge, we don't know that for sure.
We don't know.
We weren't there when he was born. We haven't seen his birth certificate.
Nope.
So what you're saying is Zane was responsible for the Roman Empire's falling.
That guy could be like some Super Saiyan or some godly being. Where are you, Zane?
He is. And where is Zane? If you could please go to Twitter @InZano or go into the description below. There's a link to his. Or just @InZano on Twitter. Ask him. Don't say, where are you? Say, where's Zane?
He's almost like those local film, local indie film people here in Vegas.
Well, how is he like them?
How do you call those? Angel
filmmaker?
Angel filmmaker, the Brown Gav, the Joe Lugos. It's like, where, it's like, he's like that. It's like the films are so discreet. You can't find Insano anywhere.
Yeah, and he went to film school, but only as a joke.
Yeah, because all he kept going in there is eating burritos also. I'm like, Zane, what are you doing? Having a burrito.
Yeah, and he was like, "Why? I don't know why I'm here." That's what that's the question that the universe has. Why are we here? But the answer is, where's Zane?
Where is Zane?
You know what I heard about Zane once?
What?
I heard that he once caught a plane that was going to crash.
That's believable.
It's because his friend was on the flight. His friend who gave him a Mars bar once in the 5th grade. That Zane came to school and he was sad. And he just needed some candy. And his friend had a candy bar. And Zane was like, oh, please, can I have that? And his friend was like, yeah, sure. Here you go, friend. And that moment stuck in Zane's mind forever. This is literally years ago. And Zane saw on Facebook his friend was getting on a plane. And that plane took off. And then all of a sudden, breaking news. What was that breaking news, Juan, about the plane?
It's going down.
It's going down. And nobody in the world thought, where's Zane? But Zane knew.
He knew where it was.
He knew where the plane was. He saw it on Facebook. He got online. First he got online. He hacked into the internet and he found out where that plane was. He found out which pilot was on there, and he found out exactly what that pilot would do when the plane's going down.
Is that what that movie's based on? The one with Tom Hanks, who what do you call it? Emergency lands the plane and was that the Potomac
Sully. And the Potomac River
there
in
you
New York.
go.
Yep, that
but
movie
they had to change it because they couldn't really put Zane in there.
No,
because no one would believe it.
Exactly. That's why they made this captain supposedly such a good guy, but really Zane caught the plane on its way down and set it down. That's why nobody was hurt in that flight.
It's like catching a football
for him.
Yeah.
For me, catching a freaking tennis ball is like catching a football. I don't have that kind of strength, agility, or care.
Exactly.
Zane's just like, oh, you want to eat a pizza? Huh, well, I can make one out of thin air.
And then bring pizza.
Pepperoni pizza. My name is Zane, and I could. Here's what Zane said one day. Somebody asked him, if you could make pizza out of thin air, why don't you just cure world hunger? And you know what Zane said?
What did he say?
If I wanted to cure world hunger, I could do it, but in the end, what will people learn? Zane knows discipline.
Exactly.
And if you had all the power in the world...
What was that? What was that little saying he had?
What was that?
What was that? Give a man a fish, he'll eat for the day.
Yes.
And then he goes, fuck teaching a man how to fish. He's a grown man. He can learn it himself.
Ooh.
That's right.
That's what you call a Zane Zizzle. But I don't need no Zane Zizzles right now. I need to know, where is Zane?
Where is Zane?
You know, maybe he is in his favorite spot.
Where's that?
His favorite spot, believe it or not, is on Uranus. Not Uranus. Not Uranus. Zane has the ability to go years without breathing. And he discovered this when his dad was an Army Ranger, which is why Zane joined the military. And his dad fell over a boat once when he was trying to drink a beer. And so he fell off the boat. Zane he sunk. His dad he was carrying like 3 packs of beer, so he just sunk like a rock. And his dad didn't know any better, so he didn't let go of the beer. He just held on to it. He was sinking.
Brave man. That was a brave man.
I'm surprised you're not his idol, or he's not your idol.
He sacrificed his life for that beer.
Yes. And he kept sinking and sinking and sinking. And by the time the Army had called Zane, because he was on speed dial, whenever they need Zane, they call Zane. Zane went down, and his dad was already like at the bottom of the ocean. So for hours, Zane swam. He got down there, grabbed him, brought him back up. An American hero saving an American hero. What is that called?
Is that an act of valor?
No, that's called a Zane. Where's Zane?
Where are you, Zane?
Zane, we have shared your exploits long enough now that maybe you should appear.
You have to appear, Zane. I need to hear that story, Zane.
And we are all waiting. So one of these episodes of the podcast is for you, Zane, for you to talk about how amazing you are. And if you've heard of Zane, if you know where he is, you can contact us on Twitter or on Facebook at OIOPod, or email ohitsonpod@gmail.com. And Juan, do you have any parting words for Zane?
Zane, make sure you tell everyone to like, comment on YouTube.
Hey, the power of Zane has had Juan remember.
Thanks, Zane.
And remember, next time, make sure the mic is on. Or wait, what was it? What did I say? Make sure that mic isn't on. That's what it is. If Zane was here, he would have got that.
Oh, he would have automatically just gave the perfect outro.
He already did before we knew it and before we needed it.
Exactly.
Clairvoyancy.